You filthy animal! 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 Head on with the space slavers! 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 Wow, you! Go! Head on with the space slavers! Head on with the space slavers! Head on with the space slavers! You filthy animal! Wow, you! Go back to the sanctuary!
Are we live now?
I think we are.
I feel like this is like the most unintentional bit that we do.
We do bits on the show?
I mean, I do bits. But this one's like really unintentional because sometimes I don't realize that we've started.
Oh, my soundboard. Oh, I moved the files.
He moved all the files again. Mikey.
Fuck.
Blame the file mover.
You do that, I'll vamp, all right?
Oh,
all right.
Go on.
So, hi, and welcome to Speaking from the Center. I am Tim.
I still got that one.
He's got the horns, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
horns are on. The horns are default. Those are hard installed, not going anywhere.
He'll never not have the horns.
Mm.
There's no Mark today. He's been summarily executed.
Yep.
When someone says bend the fucking knee, guess what you do?
Bend the fucking knee.
That's right.
So he'll be taking a permanent vacation to Sleepland.
He'll probably be in Asgard.
So, all right, I have some sad news. Mikey, I saw your picture that you sent of your McRib.
Yes, sir.
And I want you to know that it's not going to be available on the East Coast.
No.
You're not.
It's going to be available in your area only.
Are you coming out here?
No.
Just so you can get one?
In fact, I'm going further east.
I'm buying a boat and I'm going to find a buoy somewhere about 10 miles out.
So here's what you're going to have to do. The bin is going to have to buy me a McRib.
I'm listening.
And send it.
So,
ship it, parcel post.
Well, here's the thing. I'm fairly certain there's not enough food in a McRib for me to send that. Like, I don't know how much, like, you know, those kind of like materials, you know, like I don't know if that's, I got to get the yellow bag with the stripes, the red bag with the skull, the blue bag with grimace. I don't know.
How did it fulfill all your fantasies?
It did remind me of the last time that I ate it, which was like deep in a depression, just filled with bourbon already. And I was like, give me a McRib. It took me right back to that. So, yeah, it was nostalgic.
When I realized
PTSD.
When I realized they weren't going to be available here, I'm like, fuck. That ruins the whole premise of what we were going to do. We were all going to get a McRib and eat it on air.
Yeah.
I'll have to make my own.
I took one for the team.
I got to find whatever animal they make that McRib out of.
Do you have jackalopes in your area?
Jackalopes.
Centaurs.
It's unicorn butts. Actually.
I'm sorry, there aren't any hippogriffs around here anymore.
Not since the last plague. There's a fungus that wiped out all of them. It's terrible. So many little baby Pegasi. Can you imagine a baby Pegasus? How cute.
Yeah, it'd be adorable.
Until a flock
It would
of
have
them
to
just
be.
like went through traffic and you
I
got
was
like
about to say.
a half horse that can't fly very well plunging its stupid face into your windshield.
Okay, can you imagine Pegasi
Pegasi.
learning how to fly?
Oh, they'd kill
It'd be
themselves.
scary.
There's no
Just
way
like-
they'd land that.
Just like diving into traffic or something.
Yeah. Off of
Giant
cliffs to-
horse-sized birds.
every bridge would just have like a pile of like broken pony like legs just everywhere.
There'd be clinics everywhere, like rehabilitating injured Pegasi.
Because just imagine like their wings would start to get strained because they'd be trying to like use their wings to run. You know, like when the raptors can't fly and they just kind of like run and they use their wings to like scuttle about. Oh, the poor things.
There'd be like an entire veterinary school just devoted to Pegasi.
Absolutely.
'Cause you'd have to be
Dr. Pole would come out of retirement.
You have to be a horse doctor and a bird doctor at the same time.
Well, a vet. We're just talking about a vet. Come on now.
Well, I mean, there's vets, but then there's like horse vets.
Yeah, you'd have to be like one of the horse vets, but then you'd have to learn about like wings and shit.
Yeah. Who's our king falconer in these
Right?
in these days, these dark days? The Lord of the Skies.
I don't know if we have one, do we?
Has anyone ever like said that like they're the bird person?
Aside from a character on Rick and Morty, I do not know.
As soon as I said it out loud, I was like, fuck.
Does Lord Falconis count?
I guess it'd be him, huh? I guess it's
He's
him.
the
We'll have to
closest-
ask. We'll have to ask him.
Like, I mean, I don't know if he knows anything about birds or not, but
You better start learning. He's got a big
Yeah.
responsibility on his hands. You should have picked a better name there, guy.
yeah,
Ooh, that's like
you are
name
now
my.
the Birdman.
That's like, what's your online name? Manager of the IRS. Yeah, you don't want that to like just come true someday. That was like a shitty job. Hey, thanks for the follow.
Gotta
Thanks for-
follow.
Thanks for appeasing our subpar humor.
Yes.
And
Give us the money.
oh god, no.
Oh wait, follows aren't money.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Or maybe it is.
Oh.
Maybe it is.
Maybe
It's friend money, and that's the best
friend-
money.
we get paid in friendship. That's why we do it. We get paid in friendship.
The payment is the friends we made along the way.
Okay.
It's certainly not money. Certainly not
Patreon.com/The Podcast.
exactly. So segueing to something else. Ollie, how was your Thanksgiving?
It happened a month and a half ago. You would have had to ask me then.
Ollie, Thanksgiving was only a week ago.
No,
Yeah,
no,
what-
no. Thanksgiving was a month and a half ago.
Oh, silly
I don't know what
Ollie,
you're
that's
talking
not
about.
true.
It is though.
No.
No. See, Thanksgiving
now-
is an international holiday.
Yeah.
And everyone gathers around worldwide
It's true.
to celebrate the pilgrims
Oh yeah.
who were horrible mass murdering racists. And the Native
Wrong answer.
Americans getting together and celebrating being thankful.
Yeah,
I'm
when the
sorry,
Native
but-
Americans said, "Hey, let me save these starving idiots
See now,
from
Canadian
certain death."
Thanksgiving that
I
happens
know,
in
I
October.
know I should
It
just let
happens
the
to
winter
celebrate
consume
the end
them.
of harvest. We're thankful for a good harvest this year.
No, you're thankful
That's Thanksgiving here
you're
in Canada.
thankful to America for existing.
And
You're thankful to
my
John
sound's gone.
Smith, Squanto.
Pocahontas
Yeah. Don't you make an Elizabeth Warren joke. I know you wanna, but don't.
and God. You're thankful to God and
Nope.
guns and America.
God, who made
No.
the winter that cold on purpose?
I 100% disagree.
That's always my favorite thing. And this is when God saved our house from the hurricane. It's like, bro, look at the block. Like, holy, like, don't say that so loud. Like that. Your neighbor might hear that. You know, your neighbor whose house crushed him.
I mean, isn't that part of the premise to Twister, the movie? How the tornado hit all the houses around Helen Hunt's house, but it
What a
spared
miracle.
her house. What a miracle. And then she becomes a meteorologist or whatever, but she's in it for the science, not the money.
But John Paxton's got a heart of gold, but a rough exterior. Will she be able to get through to him? Can she change him? Tune in next week on Speaking from the Center, where we review the movie Twister in its entirety.
I say, and I would say the movie holds up. Only because the premise of it is so ridiculous.
When I see
And-
Helen Hunt without Paul Reiser, I just feel like she's cheating. You know, I just feel like she's cheating.
And I never knew that meteorology was that competitive. I'm just saying.
Are you kidding me? That's a cushy job, man.
Although it did inspire an entire generation of reckless storm chasers.
Not for us in the Midwest.
Mikey, how was your God Thanksgiving celebration, America?
The baby got to play with her cousins, which was funny.
What
And
did the
and
baby play with her cousins, or was it the other way around?
It was. I think it went both ways. She doesn't do the whole. Oh, she wants to give me a kiss. I'm like, I wouldn't let her do that to your face. And like, oh look, she's doing the little lip. I was like, all right. So then she's got a little lips puckered, and you bring her. Here, let me go to the big screen here. And then you bring her in for the kiss, and then it's I'm like, oh come on, man, what is this? Every time, no, she doesn't throw up on me.
Just burps at you?
No, she licks.
Oh, she licks like a dog.
Yeah, she sticks her tongue out. I'm like, God, you little nasty.
She just wants a little tongue in there.
Or she'll do like put her lips on you, and then a drool train just comes. It's like, oh, dude, what is this? Swallow first, bro. What is this? God.
I'm pretty sure she's like, I can't do much, but I can still fuck with you.
Yes, bring me closer to your face, stupid man. Oh, I am not reading the chat. What's going on out there? Hey, yo, progress only in the chat.
I, of course, had my family over for Thanksgiving. I got called woke.
Oh, that's good.
Woke?
I got called woke because the internet canceled the song Fat Bottom Girls by Queen.
What?
Yep.
When did they do that?
It's not canceled.
It's not canceled.
People love
what-
that song still.
What happened is Queen it remastered some songs in like a greatest hit album.
No, they didn't.
Well, what was it?
It's a particular music site that provides
Oh,
music
yes.
to children.
It's a very specific music site that provides music to children that did not release Fat Bottom Girls on their site. And so that somehow got into the echo chamber of millennials and the internet canceled Queen. So I got called woke for it.
But you didn't do it.
I did it. I canceled Fat Bottom Girls.
But you don't work there.
It's not Christian.
But you don't work there.
That's what I said.
Yo,
I don't
Did you
work.
tell-
I don't work at the internet.
did you tell them that you don't have logins? Like, like you can't get into the site. Like you can't change it back. Like what do they want you to do?
It felt very much like an avocado toast moment where like my dad was like, "You fucking millennials and your avocado toast, you've ruined Queen."
I don't work for Queen either. Like I can't even
Like,
play that
yeah,
song.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not Brian May. I'm not in control of whatever goes on with Queen. Also, I'm not Bill Gates. I'm not in charge of the internet. So
You mean Barack Obama?
no. Not Bill Gates. Fucking
Bezos.
oh, what's his name? Vice President of Bill Clinton.
Vice President Al Gore.
Al Gore. I'm not Al Gore. I didn't invent the internet. I don't run it.
Oh boy. I got some gobble gobbles for your giblet.
Yeah.
Turkey frying time.
No, don't do it.
Drop that some bitch.
Watch your feet. Watch your body. It's gonna explode.
He's not wearing shoes, Tim.
Yeah, he's also not wearing a fireproof suit, which he's gonna need in a second. Oh yeah, there you go. You burned your hand, and now everything's on fire.
That's every Thanksgiving. Someone in the neighborhood lets off a little Thanksgiving fireworks.
You can't fix stupid.
This is patriotic birds, right? Shmeow.
Thanksgiving fireworks. That's a new one.
Yeah, man. Here you go.
No. Oh, that's the firefighters doing it.
They're showing everybody. Don't do this. It's stupid.
I love how every year firefighters all over the country do this, and people are like, "That seems like a good idea."
You know, they probably shouldn't make it look like so much fun.
Like, that's a grease fire. That's hard to put out too. You need a special fire extinguisher.
You need powder.
You need a K-class fire extinguisher for that, and they're expensive. Look at that guy's. His house is on fire. He doesn't care. Whatever. He'll just buy a new one.
What do you think that is? An 11-foot fireball?
Yeah,
that's a good 11-foot. Whew. That's up to the. Look at that. It's up to the banister.
Yeah. And
this
is
is
like, oh, whatever, man.
This was a bad idea.
Wait a minute.
They're just letting it go, man.
What can you do?
Have a fire extinguisher ready at least. God.
Yeah, or a bucket of water. Even though it's the wrong thing, at least you can push some of the oil into the grass and set the whole yard on fire.
I'm pretty sure if you threw the bucket of water in there, you just spread the flames out.
No, I'm saying you pour it on the ground.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So that it falls on wet ground.
Or man, just have some like sand ready or something. You can't just let that thing burn.
Or flour? No, you don't want flour. If
No,
flour
that's a bad idea.
If you get air in between them flour particles, buddy.
So you need either the special fire extinguisher, salt, or sand.
Salt,
You need
because it's a demon.
So, well, salt and sand will smother it.
And it's a water demon.
Exactly.
Daisy,
You
come
need
here.
to-
Daisy,
You
come
need
here.
to. Daisy, come here.
Shake it. Shake it.
Oh.
Shake what?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, on a wooden deck? That person is insane.
Come on, bro.
Whole house is gonna be on fire.
Oh, too far. Look at. Wait. No. Play.
And there's a propane tank. Oh, they got baking powder. Yeah, that'll stop it.
Look at. Oh. He's just like, I don't know what to do with this.
I did not calculate that this would happen.
We are very unprepared for what has transpired. I have this. This is what I have. This is what I bring.
Will the lid fix it? I'll put the lid on it.
Perhaps the lid could be of help.
Oh, come on. Don't.
And dude, like, if you're gonna be doing this outside, don't do it where there's like no fucking grass. You're in a fucking dirt patch. Like, get the fuck roots and shit. Come on, find some level spots where you mow regularly. Got his brand new jet ski there.
Somehow the jet ski catches on fire.
Oh, there! Just throw the lid in the fucking dirt. Throw the lid in the. Throw
Yeah,
it
no,
with the
you don't need
leaves.
that thing. You're not gonna need that thing. Fuck it.
Hey, yo, this is why you can't eat at everybody's house.
5, 4,
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Lift off.
Lift off.
Oh, it don't fit. It's too big. Your turkey's too big.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Poor guy. That was the last time you ever saw his face.
Scheißenkopf.
You didn't get burned, did you?
Yeah, 3rd degree.
All his shit is melted.
Thanksgiving, guys.
This in the house?
Happy Thanksgiving, Bear.
Oh no, don't do it in the house.
Kitchen.
No.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Thanksgiving.
What's going on? What's going? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that's just unfortunate.
Oh shit. Oh. Damn it.
That's just physical comedy. That's good.
God. That's you can't go wrong with slapstick. I don't care who you are or where you are. You can't go wrong.
Speaking of slapstick,
Mhm.
George Santos.
Oh, this guy? I know all about him. Here, check
District
him out.
by supporting and supplying local police, reinstating cash bail, holding criminals accountable, and protecting New York families. Endorsed by New York law enforcement. Safer with Santos. George Santos for Congress.
That guy?
That guy.
Love that guy. He's great.
Yeah, he might not be a congressman by the weekend.
What are you talking about?
A soundbite. This is the 3rd time we're going through this. I don't care. I was sent here by the people of the 3rd District of New York. I represent them, not the political class in Washington, D.C. If they want to send me home, if they think this was a fair process, if they think this is how it should be done, and if they're confident that this is a constitutional way of doing it, God bless their hearts. This expulsion vote simply undermines and underscores
Can we pause
the
for a
precedent
second?
that we've had.
Yes, sir.
And just evaluate his outfit.
Too
Now-
much.
He's got too much going on here.
Way too much. Too many layers of things for it to look so casual.
He kind of looks like the jacket makes him look really puffy because he's wearing a jacket and a sweater and a shirt and probably a shirt under that. How is he not sweating his ass off?
Because he's a lizard. Straight up,
I'm
they
not
don't
sure
sweat.
because now Tim, you know this. What's the quality of clothing when you like wear shit on stage? For that exact reason.
I mean, yeah, it's a little bit. You're
Thinner,
trying to wear, you're trying to wear
cheaper.
lighter clothing. Yeah.
Either he has somehow found a way to evacuate heat from his body that is untraceable by the human eye. Or maybe like the sweater is only like from like lapel to lapel and it kind of dangles down. And then like, like there's like a white beater on it. There's no way he's wearing, because there's got to be an undershirt, a collared shirt,
That's
a
what I'm
sweater, and a blazer over the sweater. He's got 4 fucking layers on. And I seen him in a t-shirt. He's got some rolls like me. Like there ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way. It ain't that cold in there.
So like 2 McRibs.
Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. If he's lucky. He's lucky. I'm being generous.
I'd also like to point out the man behind him looks like he's just tired of Santos's shit.
I thought he had a teardrop tattoo. I was like, oh shit. Oh. Never mind.
That dude is just staring like a hole through the back of Santos's head. Like, dude, just shut the fuck up.
His suit is sharp as fuck though.
Yeah.
That checkered kind of plaid shit. Playing off the light with the tie though. I fucks with it.
Had in this chamber. Are we to now assume that one is no longer innocent until proven guilty, and they are in fact guilty until proven?
Now, are we trying to run a trial, or are we saying you're in so much shit, you're an embarrassment?
So I think obviously Congress is not holding a trial, and they're not trying to prove whether or not he's guilty or innocent. They're just saying he's
They've
lacking.
lost confidence.
Yeah, he's lacking so many morals and his ethics are so void that he does not deserve to be a member of Congress because he is such an unethical fuck.
Innocent? Or are we now to simply assume that because somebody doesn't like you, they get to throw you out of your job? I ask that all my colleagues in the House consider and understand.
What do you think he's gonna say next?
Play the last 5 seconds again.
Wrong button.
Buttons.
What this I ask that all my colleagues in the House consider and understand what this means for the future. And
oh shit! Now I went too far. Damn it!
He says what this means.
Oh,
Well, he said
man.
what this means for the future, and I don't know.
I messed
and
it up. Whatever. I messed it up.
to set the record straight and put this in the record, I will not be resigning. You all want to.
Well, I don't know if you're gonna need to, bud.
yeah, no. He's so 90 Republicans have said that they are at least going to strongly consider voting yes to expel him. And all of the Democrats, because the Democrats, obviously, they're going to be like, yeah, fuck this guy. But even if only six Republicans vote yes to expel him, he's gone. Because it's just a simple majority.
Hit
So,
the road, Jack. Hey, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. But is that right though? Because I mean, he's elected, right? Like, fucking good, bad, or indifferent, Long Island elected his ass. So if I'm from Long Island and I voted for this chuckle fuck, and then you just, as soon as I fucking wait outside in line and made sure I brought my ID and jumped through all the hoops I needed to, and then you tell me you're just going to kick him out? That seems like bullshit that Congress can just throw out my vote.
well, 78% of Long Island voters say that he should resign.
I'm in the 22, damn it.
So, I don't know, because he ran under a lot of false pretenses, right? Like everything about his record he basically made up. And
Not true.
super true.
No, his resume
Yeah, his
was
resume.
not true.
His resume was not true. So I don't know. Like if you run for political office under basically someone else's resume that you just made up, like a fictional character, and you get elected, and then everyone finds out that you made up like a cosplay character for congressman.
Does this look like cosplay?
His family lived the American dream. But now George Santos has seen that dream become a nightmare.
Oh my God.
Joe Biden's limitless incompetence created record inflation, weaponized the IRS, unleashed deadly crime waves, and destroyed American businesses.
Not the
But
businesses.
George Santos is fighting back,
Ooh, a
standing
park.
up to Biden to save his family.
Hey, those guys again.
And lead New
Ooh, a
York
restaurant.
forward. Our
Why was he in a
defenders of the
restaurant?
American dream. George Santos for Congress.
I'm George Santos, and I approve this message.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, buddy.
His family.
Sure you approved of payments on those credit cards too.
So there is no recall mechanism in New York for congressmen, for senators.
Seems like an oversight.
So the
Those-
only way these people can get thrown out is either you elect them out or they get thrown out on their own. And it doesn't happen that often that like a House member or a senator gets expelled. Let me look it up actually. How often?
5 times.
5 times?
Yeah. Since 1776.
So I mean
That
he'll
doesn't
be
seem like very many.
And
He'll be
those guys-
historic.
And those guys were already convicted. And that's what Georgie Boy is saying. He's like, well, I haven't even been convicted of my crimes yet. How y'all just gonna throw me out before I'm convicted? It's like, and
Oh, here we
everyone's
go.
like, bro, you're going. Like,
According to the Congressional Research Service, it's actually 5 members of the House of Representatives and 15 members of the Senate.
ooh, yeah, I didn't know about the Senate. I guess they were just giving me the House numbers.
Yeah. So you're more
Dirty
likely to get
senators.
expelled from the Senate. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Feel 3
So-
times as likely to be corrupt.
Here are the reasons for each one.
The 15?
8 of the 15. I have all 20 here actually. So in this research article, they found why they were expelled.
Okay.
In 1861, John B. Clark. This is the House of Representatives. 1861, John B. Clark, disloyalty to the Union. This was just before the Civil War. 1861, John Reed, disloyalty to the Union.
Hold on. Does it say what's like state?
Oh yes, Missouri.
Yeah, figures, because they were quasi-slave free state anyway, so
Yeah.
makes sense.
1861, Henry Burnett, Kentucky, disloyalty to the Union.
Confederate.
1980, Michael Myers, not making that name up.
Serial killer at a fucking summer camp.
Pennsylvania congressman, bribery, conspiracy, and travel act violations.
Oh, is that the? Oh no, that's the Mann Act. Is that the same thing? Is that part of the Mann Act, the travel act?
I think so. I think so.
I think they're related.
2002, James Trafficant, Ohio. Illegal gratuity, conspiracy, obstruction of justice, defrauding the government, racketeering, and tax evasion.
Ooh.
Oh, so Trump.
Yeah.
So he trumped it. Got it.
Wow. Okay. Every single one of the senators that have been expelled for disloyalty to the Union. It was all in either 1861 and 1862, except for one. Except for one. 1797, William Blount of Tennessee
High as shit.
was expelled from the Senate for disloyalty to the United States. And so this was...
So who was he loyal to?
The British?
Still?
Maybe.
Seems weird.
He's like, you know what? 5 years of freedom was enough. We're going back.
So, like, most of these guys were Civil War era secessionist states. All the people in the Senate that were expelled were like Texas or Tennessee or Arkansas, Kentucky, Missouri. So that was all Civil War stuff. There's only been 2 congressmen expelled for non-Civil War stuff.
And he's arguing that, like,
oh, this is gonna set a really bad precedent for like other people who are like convicted of crimes.
like they might too get kicked out.
Well, yeah, they should be. Fuck off, George.
Well, I don't think that the Congress should be the people to kick them out. The correct way should be, I think, for the voters to recall that person. And because
that takes too long, dude.
No, it doesn't at all. The problem is New York doesn't have that. So that's not his fault that New York doesn't have a recall. Get a fucking recall like everybody else does. But if the ethics things have found shit on him, then that's a different thing. But
well, yeah. So they tried to expel him a few times already before the ethics findings came out because he was already doing shady shit. But when the ethics complaint, well, I mean, lying about everything,
stealing his donor's credit card information.
Well, that came out with the ethics filing results, and he stole his. Basically, it's a bunch of campaign finance violations and like straight up embezzlement. He embezzled from his campaign to spend money on porn.
Well,
and Botox. And
don't you want the American dream too, Tim? Since when did you start hating freedom?
But it wasn't even like Pornhub. It was OnlyFans. Like he spent all his money on OnlyFans.
He was trying to help someone's small business.
That's right.
He should have spun it that way.
I supported several small businesses during the fucking pandemic. AKA, send that link.
But yeah, I mean, the ethics filing found that he blatantly broke laws. Now that's going to be decided in a court case at some point whether he actually did that or not. But the Congress feels it has enough information to say, yeah, this guy doesn't have ethics, and he's allegedly broken laws.
Yeah.
Let's get him out of here.
And it's,
However,
and I think there is a bit of gamesmanship going on, because the people who even brought this on was the rest of the New York Republicans who were like, "Oh my fuck, get this guy out of here!"
Yeah, he's making us all look bad.
He's fucking embarrassing over here.
Now, for the longest time, the Senate or the House Republicans wouldn't do anything about George Santos because they have a 5-vote majority, and if they lose one of those votes, it puts them in bigger trouble.
He was useful.
So they were fine with a certain amount of his nonsense, but now that it's blatant that he is a criminal allegedly,
he's become a hot rock.
Yeah, he's become too toxic for the Republicans to keep him in Congress, even though they have like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert in there. Like
they'll burn that bridge when they get there. But for now, Georgie boy.
Just I want you to picture what you just said there. They've become too toxic, and they're still supporting Trump. Fucking assholes.
I gotta change the baby.
But if Trump was in the House of Representatives, they would have expelled him. Like that's different. Oh no, I'm on my own now. Where is everybody? So canceling the show. And there's nothing Mikey can do to stop it. Not a damn thing. Ollie's fired. Mikey's fired. It'll just be me. For hours and hours. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You don't pay me, you can't fucking fire me.
But yeah, George Santos he's not great. And they passed the resolution, they have to vote on it by the end of the week. And he'll be out. There's no way he's staying in there. He's not surviving another one of these. Especially with all the Republicans saying they're going to vote to oust him. Oh, well, we got some comments in the chats. Progress only says, remember, we weren't very friendly with the UK in the Civil War area. That's probably true about that one senator who got expelled for disloyalty to the United States. Progress only says the Red Blazer is a choice. They're old people in Congress and they don't know how to change the thermostat. That's why he's not sweating his ass off. That makes sense. So yeah. How's everybody doing? They left me by myself now. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're just going to sit here and wait and enjoy. Oh, Mark. Progress only in chat says, where's your fourth? Mark he's absent today. He's on sick leave. Gave him the day off. Apparently he's got some sort of cold or sickness or something. But that's okay, because hopefully he'll be back next week when I'll be gone. Because I'll be in Ireland. And the time zones will be crazy. I think the show would start at let's see, if the show is supposed to start at 9 p.m. my time now, it would start at like 2 a.m. in Ireland, and I'm definitely not staying up for that. So Mikey and Ollie and Mark will have to carry on without me for a few weeks. I might show up on the bin once if I have time, because that's a much earlier time slot. But it would probably only just be to say hi and then go on my merry way. Because my computer is not, or my laptop is not very good for streaming anymore. Man, they're really going to leave me alone like this for this long, huh? I don't have any control over any of this stuff either. Well, let's see what's. Oh, we learned right before we went live that that Henry Kissinger died at the age of 100. Didn't really see that coming. I thought Henry Kissinger would live forever. That dude has a legacy of sorts.
I'm back.
Ah, good. I was talking about Kissinger.
Kissinger.
Yeah, Henry Kissinger died at the age of 100.
Yeah, I thought he died like a long time ago.
Yeah, you haven't heard about Kissinger in a long time.
Hmm.
I mean, he says stuff every so often, but who listens anymore?
I'm not sure if the stream is up. It seems to be frozen, by the way.
Mine's working. You got to refresh it, I think.
Oh, no, it's back up now. Good.
Yeah, progress only says that Twitch keeps buffering.
Did I lose sound again?
Did you lose my sound? Can you hear me? You can't hear me. Nobody can hear me. You did lose your sound again, Ollie. Fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it.
Say something for me.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you are.
There you go. Progress only says it's Twitch. Twitch keeps like buffering or whatever.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you guys can never stop hearing me. It's my sound goes, my headset goes deaf, and I just can't hear anybody else. So I don't know if I've lost stuff. It's some bug with this headset ever since I got it. I think I'm not really sure. Seems to be like whenever Mikey's playing a video,
Yeah.
if he pauses the video, my sound dampens for a second, and I gotta switch screens, and then that reactivates it, type of thing. But sometimes it goes out all together, and I actually have to go into Skype and switch it to a different sound source, and then switch it back to get it to turn on.
That happens to my microphone every time I turn on Skype. It switches to a different microphone.
Yeah.
I'm like, why can't it just be the same microphone all the time? Like,
yep. But I find it's this headset specifically because it does it to me in this, it does it to me in StreamYard, it does it to me in Discord.
Yeah.
It's like, so I think it's this headset. It's got a bug in it someplace in the program.
So yeah, Kissinger. He was Secretary of State under Nixon. Not Nixon. Was it Nixon?
That was a long time ago, dude.
Yeah, but
of course
he's
old.
He's 100.
So he would have been, but he would have only been what, 40 then? Does that
I think
sound
so.
right?
Former Secretary of State. Come on, give me his wiki. There we go. Let's see. U.S. Army, academic career, foreign policy.
It would have been 7.
Oh yeah,
like
it was Nixon. Yeah,
70
I was right.
years ago.
He served
would have
as
been like 30.
National Security Advisor and Secretary of State under Nixon, and then he was Secretary of State for Gerald Ford too.
What year was Nixon? What year was that? Was that 66, 67, 70? What?
69 to 74.
So he would have been, right around 40 when he was doing that then.
Yeah. Yeah, so Kissinger was part of the reopening of trade agreements with China and all that nonsense. He had a hand.
That you didn't say that right now. You got to make sure you say it right.
China.
China.
Say
that right.
And then he had a hand in a lot of the foreign policy in the Vietnam War, which wasn't great. Man, he's done a lot of stuff. I wish I
fucking Kissinger.
I don't know. I wish I knew more about Kissinger, but he's like one of those hard right conservative foreign policy guys, and I don't know, like.
All right, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Everything.
Good.
Thanks
for joining us tonight, guys, and we will see you next week.
We were talking about Kissinger.
Yeah, what's his deal? I don't know too much about Kissinger, if I'm being honest.
Honestly, neither do I. As I wish I knew more about him. He was Secretary of State under Nixon, and he was also Secretary of State under Gerald Ford. And he had a lot of like foreign policy influence over like China and the Vietnam War and stuff like that. Like he's been involved in a lot of shit. I just don't know.
Oh, so he's the guy behind all of the bad calls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Half of them, Mikey. Half of them.
Fair enough.
Do we want to talk any more about Santos? Do we have any more?
I just think George Santos was just trying to live out the American dream, and you guys are haters.
Well,
He just wanted to lie for money like everyone else does. And apparently, if it's involved in that level of government, it's bad.
Do we have any like interview clips of him that we could listen to him speak his piece?
Did you send it to me and I just didn't see it yet?
I think so.
Okay. Sorry.
Underfunded police, ending cash bail, releasing violent criminals back
Oh,
on the
God.
streets.
The world's coming at me fast.
Are these things that Santos is for?
Underfunded police, ending cash bail, releasing violent criminals back on our streets.
Hey, TOS, motherfucker.
Robert Zimmerman supports the same reckless policies that created this crime wave. New York deserves safe
Hey, look, it's that park again.
streets.
Yeah.
That's why George Santos vowed
He's
Cool,
just recycling.
a restaurant.
He's recycling ad footage.
was to tackle crime
That cheap
head-on
fuck.
Hey, that park again.
in our district by supporting and
Hey, that cop again.
supplying local police, reinstating
like
cash bail,
Generic B-roll.
No, that's from Adobe.
holding criminals accountable, and protecting New York
Hey, look, that same pier again.
families. Endorsed by New York law enforcement. Safe.
I lived in Nassau County for a little bit. Over there
How'd
in,
that go?
in fucking Bellport Village over there.
With Santos. George Santos for Congress.
I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
I've never been that high.
Republicans are eager to take back.
Oh, wait,
I
man.
remember her. Is that the AR-15 girl?
Ooh, it might be.
I think
you're
that's
right.
the AR-15 girl. Ollie, you know about the AR-15 girl? That's the. If I'm right, Tim, can you fact check me?
Yeah, let me see.
There was she wanted to walk across the stage for college to get their diploma, but she wanted to like sling an AR across her back.
Let's
check
check
it.
it. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Because if that's her, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
I
glad
spelled it wrong.
glad she's found something to do with her time. Other than literally make the entire fucking graduation about her. Like, come on, dude. Huh. Am I shadow banned?
Shadow banned from what?
Watching the bin?
Are you shadow banned from watching your own show?
It looks like it. Every time I try and click on it, it says there's an error. Are we not live? Oh, the ad. Oh, the ad wasn't loading. That's what happened.
The ad wasn't.
The ad
loading.
wasn't loading, so it kicked me off. What the fuck? Did you find it?
I don't think she's that person.
Oh, Parker
don't
someone
know.
says Lara Loomer.
Oh yeah, it's not her. I don't.
Okay.
I mean, she's on a lot of like right wing stuff, but it's not.
Okay. It's not
okay.
her. Okay.
Not her.
Control the House.
I don't even know if it makes it better or worse because I mean this is still a host on OAN, so either way,
Yeah.
As a number of newcomers are throwing their hat in the ring to make that happen. One of those candidates is George Santos, who is seeking.
How's her outfit? I don't know if she should be freed from this. Can't really tell what's going on here.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I
like,
don't know. I don't like jewelry embroidered into the fabric. Like what the hell? Just buy a
I mean,
necklace.
you got her mid blink, so it's not the most flattering look.
We don't talk about people's physical features anyway. It's just their clothing. So I mean,
So,
now you can
I
really
don't-
ignore her face.
She's got like the. She looks like she's got like a.
Oh, we're not
torn
going to talk
sleeve
about that
dress.
hairstyle.
no, not bodies, just clothes.
Like
Because they're
her
going
her,
on TV. They chose these clothes, so we can
Her-
make fun of them.
her blouse is questionable. Like I don't know what the ruffled sleeves
But
are.
didn't she
Is it
choose that
sleeveless
denim?
hairstyle
going
too?
on.
No, Ollie, we don't talk about people's bodies because that's body shaming, and we don't do that to people because it's mean.
Okay.
We are making fun.
Okay.
That would be mean. Anyways, yes, her bedazzled blouse, Tim.
Yeah. Okay. It's not the greatest. Blue.
look-
You shouldn't wear blue in front of a TV set.
Is it blue?
It looks blue.
Is it
Looks
purple?
blue. No.
I mean, I would have to get an authority on this, but
It's almost the same color blue as the banner that's around the NY House candidate makes, right?
I would-
That's a
almost the same
gradient.
blue.
That's a gradient.
I would say
The one in
Yeah.
the background? That's a gradient. You can't say it's the same color as that. That's like
No, not the
17,000
one-
million colors.
I would say
No.
that it has
On the
a-
lower
The
one?
banner right across the bottom
one?
is a dark blue.
Or this one.
Yeah, that banner. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
no,
almost
dude.
the
That's
same
not
blue.
the same.
Progress
no
only
way.
says
Close.
Progress only says the lighting would have to be real bad for that to be purple.
You know, how do we block him from the chat? No.
To represent constituents in New York's 3rd District. He joins us now to discuss his campaign.
He's so easy breezy in this. Look at him. He's just got like the
You got the fresh Botox, son.
Yeah, but he's got like he's got the collar kind of open there.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for joining us.
Hi, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. So you are a first-generation American after your parents immigrated.
Oh, right. I forgot. This is all the shit he makes up. Oh, no.
Yes. So this is this is during the campaign, so it's chock full of shit that we know is a lie.
Oh, no. Georgie, boy. You forgot they recorded it.
Yeah.
Damn.
From Brazil, seeking the American dream. Tell us more about your story and how that inspired you to run for Congress.
Absolutely. So, as I say often, I am the American dream. My parents left a very, very troubled nation, which was Brazil, legally, as I say often also, in order to attain better life. And
Oh, boy. Let me get comfortable here. I don't know if I can make it through this. This is gonna be a long 5 minutes.
had their kids here, were married happily for 18 years.
Sounds like an anchor baby, if you ask me.
Unfortunately, they did divorce and my mother did pass. But besides that,
Is this at 9/11 or at the other tragedy that he put her at?
So he is telling
he killed his
he is
mother
tell-
on camera several times in several different places.
He is telling the truth about his parents being born in Brazil. Let's see.
But it was Brazil, New York, a suburb of Albany.
Santos has claimed dual citizenship in the United States and Brazil through his parents. But he was born in America.
Born in the USA.
His family lived in Astoria, New York, and Jackson Heights. That's where they moved to.
Queens, I think.
Yeah. So, and this is off his Wikipedia, so there still might be a few
Bro, he wrote that.
fallacies.
Bro, he's the submitter.
No, here's how you know that Wikipedia's got some real facts in it. He only holds a GED. That's the highest degree he holds. I believe
Nothing
he said
wrong
he
with
went-
that.
No, nothing wrong with that. But he lied about that's the highest thing he holds. He went to school in Queens, at a high school in Queens. He had a marriage that ended in '98.
Did he? Really?
Yes. He moved back to Brazil in 2008.
Wait, how old is
And-
he?
35.
Married in 98.
Am I
He's
wrong there?
35
Hold on.
right now.
Motherfucking
no,
98. We was motherfucking 12 years old.
His
Yeah.
parents got divorced in 98.
Ah, thank you. I was
sorry.
like, how? Brazil was crazy.
Yeah, no.
Man's got a
not him.
divorce at 12.
His parents.
Didn't go through till 13. Alimony
he,
was 15 Pokemon cards a week.
he lived in Rio in Brazil from 2008 to 2011. Although his acquaintances from that period are unsure whether he actually lived in Brazil that time or merely came to visit.
Hey, Tim.
So that is, yeah.
You're Dutching it.
Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you.
I don't want to
believe
Dutch it.
that through coming to America, seeking the American dream, I was able to become the American dream and living proof that it's still available out there for anybody who's willing to work hard. And when I
Who's that guy? Those are like two different people.
That's the cosplay character that he created.
see that in Congress, we have
Dude, look at the suit's not even real.
Neither are the glasses. That is shopped.
Yeah,
I can
dude,
tell.
like look at the tie is all like crazy.
I can tell those pixels are altered.
the socialist takeover attempt, and that's going to kill the American dream. That really makes it hard for me to sit by idly and not do anything.
Hey, OAN, you can only do fucking 720p, you cheap fucking bastards.
Also, can someone like mic him better? What is he doing that in like a wooden basement somewhere?
He's got the wrong mic. He's using his fucking he's using his camera mic. You got to put on your mic, your lapel mic.
There wasn't a producer like that's the wrong mic, bro.
Man, you have no idea how many fucking CNN interviews I fucking see, and the fucking person is on their camera mic, and I notice it. I'm like, Jesus, how hard is it? Do a tech check. It takes 30 seconds.
A lot of people might ask, George.
Oh, what did he say? Hold on. It's time to
A lot of people might
take back the House. A new era of representation is coming to D.C. Republican candidate for NY3. Hashtag stop socialism. Hashtag MAGA. There it is. There it is. There it is. Confirmed.
I ask.
Before the show started, me and Tim were talking about this, and I have aluminum hat, please. I have a theory that MAGA knew about Georgie Boy's misgivings. It was okay, but he wasn't really doing a good job at it, so they don't need him anymore. You're not good enough for us anymore, Georgie Boy. You're out of our MAGA club. Be gone. It was like Lord of the Flies, man. Lord of the Flies. Tim, you're muted.
But then you wanted this.
I'm muted. Sorry.
Yes.
You were. You're not now.
You didn't laugh at anything I said. I'm done. Sad.
Everyone always says that to me.
What?
That I don't laugh at things they say.
Well, you laughed, but it was muted, so I didn't get to fucking hear any of it. So I just got nothing. I got nothing
sorry.
for it.
Sorry.
That's right.
I just got smiles. Smiles suck.
That was my bad.
George, you're doing so well in your private sector job. Why are you going to go to Congress? I say, you know why? Because.
Wait, who the fuck's driving around with that fucking thing on the fucking top of their car? Come on, man. This is.
In your private sector job, why are you going to go to Congress? I say, you know why? Because I've learned so much in my private sector job. I was able to grow as an individual and professionally, and I want to take all that knowledge and apply it to my public sector job once I become congressman, so I can better the lives of Americans.
Oh, pause this for 1 second. His private sector job was running a Ponzi scheme.
Right.
Just to let you know.
I was like, man, he really didn't talk about what that job was. Must not have been important.
He worked in an investment firm who was accused of running a $17 million Ponzi scheme.
How else can see, Tim? The only reason they ran that Ponzi scheme was because it's so expensive to run for office, Tim. If we don't get the money out of politics, there's going to be 1,000 George Santoses next year and 10,000 the next, because it's just the cost is too damn high, Tim. I blame you personally. But seriously, get money out of politics.
Yeah.
Specifically through economic growth. President Trump showed he can do it. I said, I understand his methods. I understand what he did and how he did it. And I just want to be one more voice in Congress able to help him.
Or maybe were too many of his crimes too similar to Trump's crimes? They're like, God damn it, little Republican kid, can you get out of here? Fucking, we got enough embezzlement going on.
This is what we were talking about before the show. Like, he's riding that Trump wave, but he's 100% a grifter.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about any of it. He just wants to be in Congress. He doesn't know shit about what Trump did.
No. I don't think he cares.
No.
Just what do I gotta say? Where do I gotta go?
To make sure that
what do I
everybody
gotta tell
can
these
attend the
people so
American
that I can
dream,
get in?
Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in the midst of this pandemic where millions of Americans are unemployed because of it. Although we did see the unemployment drop just a little bit from 11.1% to 10.2%. But as President Trump, he touts himself as a businessman and the American dream. That's something that he's really touted. And you as well with your parents. Now, if you're elected to the House, what would you like to accomplish?
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, what do we think his answer is?
Yeah. We got to predict this. Okay.
Oh, I'm not going to try.
This is his first bullshit, right? Like, this is his first his first crack at lying to the public on screen. So he's probably going to go big, I say. It's going to be something drain the swamp and catch criminals. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay. All right.
I mean, he's going to go for the big fish. He's going to go big fish because he's trying to impress.
So based on his ads.
Oh.
Based on his ads, it's going to be, stop defund the police and
back the blue.
And yeah, back the blue and get rid of bail reform. That's the boring answer. That's probably what he's going to say.
I don't know, Tim. I think mine is what he's going to say. We'll see, won't we?
Well, number one, I would like to make sure that we reinstitute law and order in this country.
God damn it! You win.
As we can see, crime is up all across the...
Dude, I am on a legendary bad guessing streak. Dude, I've been playing, like, guess which robot's gonna win with my wife on BattleBots. Guess what my record? Guess what my record is?
You're like 0-20. You gotta be.
I'm 1-11.
1-11. Well, at least you got one.
Yeah, it was like number 3. And I was like, oh, I'm turning it around. 3 in a row right here. I haven't won since. I got bad luck.
Do you pick the battle bots that flip the other bots, or do you pick the battle bots that have like the blades?
Both. Depends. I look at the matchup.
I tend to like the ones with the heavy cylinder that rotates really fast.
Oh yeah,
Of
those
some
are
type,
usually...
or a spinning disc. The spinning disc ones.
Yeah.
Right. Not the one that the whole thing spins. I mean the one that has a weapon. Right, where it actually gets it going at high speed.
Let's get into what we really need to talk about BattleBots real quick. Welcome to the BattleBots sub show. Let me get a little. Welcome to BattleBot Bros. I'm Mikey Famine, a show within a show. Now, of the shapes I've seen thus far in this season that we're watching, I have seen a couple that you wouldn't expect. Picture 2 hula hoops with a seesaw in the middle but the
Yeah, I
seesaw
know the one
is
you mean.
shaped like an axe. It's called the
I know the
Mammoth.
one you mean. Yeah, I've seen that one. That's a fucking stupid
Tim,
bot.
it's the stupidest fucking thing you ever saw in your fucking life. Until it flings something across the fucking thing, and you're like,
Yeah.
how the hell? Like like they are getting very creative. And the whole thing's like that really like not fiberglass, but that really, really hard, like almost like cutting board plastic. Like that's what the
Teflon.
blade, yeah,
Teflon.
like Teflon. So it bends like crazy, but it's got like a little metal end to it. So it's got like a whip. It's the stupidest fucking thing you ever saw in your life, but it beats up robots like you wouldn't believe.
Mhm. If it can get them. It's hard to fucking maneuver that robot though.
Yeah, it's got big fucking hula hoop wheels. Oh,
Here,
yes.
I sent the video.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
We might get copyright.
That could be get copyrighted, yeah.
Yeah,
Although it's on YouTube.
I'll drop
isn't it?
the. It is, but you know how they are.
Yeah.
This. Oh wait,
So this is. It says the Mammoth is the Mammoth bot.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh no, this is
That's a different one.
That's a different one.
But
Yeah.
look at that fucking thing.
Yeah, he looks different. Yeah, let me find the other one for you. The other one is fucking crazy. It's
So while you're looking for it, on the BattleBots thing, my food truck got invited to do a BattleBots tournament, and at a local like place a few towns over, and we got to see it, and that shit is crazy. Those people are intense.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with them.
Like, yeah, they're like the right kind of nerds. Like they build
Yeah, dude.
robots to fight. Like it's good stuff. But the tournament lasted like all day, and they were televising it. It was on like local television. It was like national television. But yeah, it was crazy. Like I saw a couple of the rounds, and it's different in person. Like watching robots tear each other apart.
You know, when the AI robot overlords take over, all of us will wear a BattleBots brand on our foreheads for watching that show. Just know that. They will punish us for watching this.
Or it'll be like the robots institute some sort of Hunger Games where we all have to fight for their pleasure.
What would they make us do? Like put batteries in fucking smoke detectors? Like fucking...
No, they just like give us knives, like, and they're just like, all right, you got to fight that guy. See if you can make it to the next round. Like it would be very Gladiator-esque, I think.
I don't know that they'd have that. I don't want to show too many of that stuff.
The two bots that are in that fight are two of my favorite designs of bots. That's all I'm saying.
I do.
Oh, I see here. You got the
spinner, right?
yeah.
The one that's got this big spinning fucking blade. And the other one's got a cylinder that's heavy that spins vertically.
I think it's they call it like a barrel or something, or like a can. Like a can. It's, to me, for all sense and purposes, it's a fucking lathe.
Yeah.
It's essentially a lathe that they just start driving
a
into
fighting
people.
lathe.
It's just a lathe with a fucking big chunk missing out of it, and they just start driving it at you. I'm like, what the? Get out of the way! That's an OSHA violation on wheels coming at you, buddy. Now, I did see this little. I have to go back and check the episode. The wedges, you know, everybody knows the wedge.
The flippers, the wedge, There
was a little turquoise one, and I had this big stupid guy with like horns and shit. I'm like, fuck you, little fucking dustpan wedge. And I'm talking shit. This little dustpan motherfucker was like a very big dustpan. And he had some sort of like internal trebuchet, which, like pretty much, it launched the 250-pound bot through the air like 6 or 7 feet. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I thought he was just gonna, but it wasn't like he had a flipper that came out. it was the wedge just ejected forward and then it would sink back down into it. I was like, I ain't never seen the whole thing move.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're talking like BattleBot strategy, there's like 2 or 3 basic strategies, right? You either want to flip over the other bot or do as much damage to it as you can. Or both.
Disable it.
If you got like one of the little like wedge guys who can flip them, you put some hydraulics in there and just like pop them in the air, like you're doing damage and possibly they're landing on the wrong side. Or you got like,
and you gotta play defense for all those same things.
yeah. But if your bot's low profile, it's easier to play defense because like, you know, kind of, and if there's 2 bots of the same type, lowest profile is going to win. Best center of gravity is going to win that.
But you're also, I mean, with you being low like that, the chances of your brain being very accessible for any hammering sort of action I need to get down means you could be a one hit. If you're like super flat like a flounder.
That is one of the, like, when the damage dealing bots, you're either doing like blade damage or like blunt force damage, where you're trying to damage like the internal circuitry of the robot.
Just tear it up in the middle part and then it'll stop moving.
Yeah, or you're trying to like just cut into it with some sort of saw blade or something.
Which I think is just so dangerous. Like, I don't know what kind of glass they got around that ship, but it can't be enough. The force is...
We got Neil the 604 atheist in the chat, and he says, "Since when is Ollie on the bin?"
I know. Since when is I? Yeah, I've been here for a long time, bud. Been a while now.
Neil, we just sort of accidentally invited him one day, and he never left.
That's right. 100%. That's right.
I think one day we had Ali on as a guest, actually, and then he's just in the Skype and he just knows when we're going on air. You can't get rid of him.
Yeah, you can if you want. I'll just tell me. I'll go. I'm Canadian. I'm polite like that.
Out, Leela.
But we need Ollie around for when Mikey just like ups and disappears.
Yep.
Sometimes Mikey will just, like leave.
Literally
like,
herding cats.
He'll herd cats, or he's got some sort of baby. I don't know what that's all about.
Yep.
I think he made it up.
Yep.
Very cute.
He's just trying to get sympathy from us.
It almost worked too.
It was the neighbor kid all along.
He stole a baby from the neighbor and took some pictures and created a whole fake ID.
Remember, I told you guys I was working on my video production. Of course that baby looks like me and Kristen. It's a composite of me and her faces.
He got very good at Photoshop.
Excellent. Frame by frame.
The board, we all...
Oh, wait.
So this ends the BattleBots portion of our show.
I guess so.
Unless we have any more thoughts. Like, should we... Hold on. Let's take, I don't know, 30 seconds here. What should we name the Speaking from the Center Unboxed Politics bot?
Ooh.
What? Oh, if we had a battle bot?
Yeah. We had a battle bot. Okay. Yeah. But what kind of battle bot would it be? Like what's our battle bot? What does it do? What kind of bot is it? Like,
I have an idea, but I don't know if it's legal.
Okay.
Are you allowed to use magnetism?
I don't
know. Hold on. BattleBot rules.
Yeah, that is a good place to start.
Yeah, high-powered magnets could scramble the electronics
of the other team.
Okay. Design rules. Here we go. Design rules.
Can you send me that link? I'll put it on screen. This is a good place to start, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we will just make the most unfucking fair robot in the history.
I didn't know the BattleBots had weight classes. That's interesting.
Yeah, dude.
They do, yeah.
Mammoths in the heavyweights. That's what I was saying. That little fucking wedge. I thought it was this little tiny thing, and he flung my big ass bot across the fucking thing. All right. Okay. Section 1 bot basics mobility. But can measure be a walker, roller, hopper. Minimum. You should be. Okay.
Earthsea weapons.
Okay, prohibited materials. There's a prohibited materials section. It's on page 6.
Page 6. Going to 6. Okay. Prohibited. Radioactive materials, fine. Hazardous loose fibers, asbestos. Come on. Carbon, fiberglass, composite. Toxic or reactive cadmium, except in batteries. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Just throw batteries. That's fine. Organic such as except wood products, and battery electronic. Polyurethane foam. Doesn't sound like it's
We'll go down another page because then there's like a section on weapons.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Maximum robot part speed. Lifter flipper, multi-bot weapons. Okay.
Prohibited weapons.
Hold on. All of a team's multi-bots except for one allowed mini-bot must have an active weapon. Okay. Oh man.
EM generators.
No,
generators there. That probably covers your magnets, yeah.
No nets. You can't use nets.
AMP generators or other means intended to damage or jam the opponent bot's electron. If I just cut him off from his fucking controller, fucking match, baby. Put his ass in a fucking Dyson sphere.
Are you saying that I can't build a bot with a net cannon? Because that sounds awesome.
What about Ebola? Just a fling or a stick to put in his spokes. Like,
oh, you can't have self-destructing robots. This says weapons that damage the other robot by destroying themselves.
Obliterate.
Yeah, you can't go in there with a bunch of pieces of dynamite and just fucking attach yourself to the other bot and blow up.
The robot's just some wheels with some C4 and a detonator.
Yeah.
My
That'd
wheel
be a cool
survived.
bot, though. Cool idea for a bot, but no, not allowed. Like you could have a main bot that has a whole bunch of mini bots.
Oh my god!
Right?
Just sends out a
because you're allowed to have a team of people, right? So and they're each allowed to have a controller. So why couldn't you have a main bot that just went in there and then launched a whole bunch of little mini flying drones with explosives that just went and landed on the other vehicle and blew up?
Yeah,
that would be a cool bot, dude.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, why wouldn't they let you do that? You're right. Why wouldn't they?
Oh, I like how one of the forbidden weapons is squirting liquids or liquefied gases such as liquid nitrogen. So you can't like freeze the other robot.
Oh, come on. Freezing would be such a good thing.
You'd have to have robots with like
napalm and fire.
Ball bearings. I can't use fucking marbles. I can't use the marble trick on like a walking robot.
And but you can put nitrous in your robot as a pneumatic thing. That's why they're shooting robots up in the air like 20 feet.
Yeah.
You can store up to 3,000 psi.
Well, yeah, that'll send 250 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
When it's moving that.
Maybe I missed it, but what about gun? Could you just put a gun on a bot?
You mean like in Futurama? Or no, it was
Why
The Simpsons.
Just bang!
The
Just go in there and start shooting at the other bot. I mean,
the Ralph
gotta
Wiggum
be in
bot
there.
was
You're not
just
allowed
a
to use
robot
it.
with a gun.
Yeah.
Projectile weapons are allowed as long as they do not create arena fouling problem. Projectile weapons must not use explosive springs or catapults.
No.
Oh,
projectile weapons must not use explosives. Explosive caps would be ammunition, I'm sure. But springs,
Maybe, yeah.
catapults, and gas pressure powered guns may be acceptable.
I see. So you can have a gas powered gun, but you cannot have a gunpowder powered gun.
And you have and you may be required to show that your projectile weapon will not damage the Lexan exterior of the arena. So if it does that, it better not go through the stuff. Like like a 22 might break that.
Yeah. But it sounds like you could use something like a paintball gun.
Yeah. Or
I don't know how well that
easy
would
enough.
work.
Oh,
I don't know
man.
how well that would work on a
you'd
robot.
have to fire something other than paintballs.
Just have a robot that's just a crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, a crossbow. That would be no.
It'd be so hard to aim, though, dude. You got to think about it. You're standing outside of the arena at a weird angle
with a camera.
You just put a camera on it. Are you allowed to put cameras?
I don't probably, but I don't. It's extra weight.
I've never seen them with headsets or anything. No, dude, cameras weigh nothing these days. Those bots are
the other
hundreds
thing
of pounds.
too is, yeah, but just think about it. Any big impact is going to throw your camera's alignment off, and then you won't be able to aim anyway. Right? All the fucking spinners and flippers and stuff, they get a hold of you once.
If it's a $50 camera, and it gives you and you can get a couple of shots off before they fuck it up. I'd rather start with it until I lose it. You know what I mean? Start with it until they knock it off or fuck it up.
I'm not seeing anything about cameras.
What's our mode of transport?
I think wheels.
It's like I like some sort of bot that's got the wheels armored though, right? So
I like wheels underneath.
Yeah, wheels underneath. You
can't just have them underneath though, because if you get flipped, then you're screwed, right? Unless you got to have a good self-righting mechanism.
So
I like wheels that go completely through the both top and bottom.
That's what I was going to say.
Keep driving. Yeah.
So it can drive on either side.
Yeah, I like that. So,
but you can put that inside the frame, I'm saying.
Oh yeah, completely inside the frame.
Right.
Yeah.
I want that to be like metal, but it's like inside like an 8.
Do you like excluding height
like an
of
8.
the bot? Yeah, like I'm thinking, like, would you want a square bot? Do you want a round bot? What would you think that way?
Trapezoid bot.
An 8.
No. Less angles, the better.
8.
An 8, like the figure 8.
It's like a square with a triangle to a square. That's an 8. That's pretty. Then you can just put some put a little ridge guy along the outside. That's your frame.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like a rectangle.
I'm not picturing
like
a rectangle. Okay. A rectangle I'm fine with. And like I said, I'd like.
Let's see if the stream crashes.
Oh no! You started an Adobe product?
I'm a brave man.
The horizontal spinning blade is so damn dangerous. But when it gets going, it makes your bot so hard to control too.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
I prefer the vertical spinning cylinder, and it has have something with good notches in it, so that every now and then it comes by and catches it.
A cylinder laid horizontally that spins vertically for it.
Yes.
Like a roller.
You can also have a grappling weapon. That sounds pretty awesome. Can we find a way to launch a harpoon from that thing to harpoon the other robot and just close distance with it?
How about this? Hear me out. What if you had a roller on either side and then kind of like a 2-wheel system in the middle to control it?
Okay.
I guess you'd need at least 3 wheels.
Yeah, you would need like if you're going inside the robot. Well, if you want extra mobility.
I mean, it's going to be really hard to steer that thing when both of those things are spinning at different speeds.
Yeah. But Mikey,
you only got 2 wheels to steer it with.
Picture 2 wheels, but you also have nubs all over the thing, so that it rubs along the ground on the nubs, and the wheels are just pushing it, right?
Oh, like inline, 2 wheels inline, and then they're just so big that they can just kind of. Yeah, I think you're running into balance issues though.
Oh, you're thinking inline like this. No, I was thinking 2 wheels like this, but then you have studs all around your bot that are riding on the ground, so that you want your bot as low to the ground. Flippers are just going to get underneath you. That's one of the problems with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, Yeah, I can't open up Photoshop right now. I want to so bad. I want to so bad right now. But it's gonna crash everything. I'm like, what can I close? What can I close? Can I minimize performance mode?
Let's see. So if we want the spinning weapons must have a fail-safe that causes power to be removed from the spinning parts if RC signal is lost. Spinning weapons must spin...
it needs a kill switch.
Yeah. They must spin down from full speed and up to full speed within 60 seconds on command from the remote control.
Mm-hmm. You'd want something that spins up faster than that anyway.
I was about to say, who's out there like, well, or some people, or someone
the slow down speed.
Oh, they have to be able to stop it.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's the other side.
Speed,
okay.
But the speed up speed, you want that going way faster than 60 seconds.
And it also can't be, the spinning part can't weigh more than 80 pounds.
And I've seen those guys have those barrel things at 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a lot of fucking newtons.
It is. That's one of the problems of your idea, having one on either side of it. It might be just to power that and have two of them way overweight. Because isn't it like 240 pounds the maximum weight or something like that? Or is it 300 pounds?
What's our weight limit, Tim?
The maximum weight for the robot is 250 pounds.
Yeah.
Ready to fight.
Yeah, so if we got 80 pounds in a cylinder, we're only doing one cylinder. Because 160 pounds, you wouldn't. Well, 160 pounds just for cylinders, you're going to have at least 35 or 40 pounds per engine to run those things. You've run out of weight before you've put an engine on your wheels and put your electronics in, put any armor on it.
Hey, that's Tim's job.
Yeah.
Make him figure that out.
It says that you should design your bot underweight and bring ballast, because if it's overweight, you're not going to be able to use it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some.
And the way you take care of the balance, you don't worry about that. You build it right to the 250 pounds. You just have a couple of interchangeable cylinders. So you say, okay, I can't use the 80-pound cylinder. I'll use a 75-pound cylinder. Right?
Yeah, the most expensive part. Yeah, we'll get extras of those.
Yeah, we'll get like 5 of them.
We'll get extra.
I don't think that'd be the most expensive part, dude. The electronics is going to be more expensive than your solid metal fucking cylinder, right?
No, because you got to get that.
It's also going to be the piece that you have to replace the least amount of times, because it's probably not going to suffer much damage if you build it out of the right material.
But unless we're milling it, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to pay somebody to cut that big hunk.
Yeah, one time.
No, like 5 times.
I think we're getting in the weeds here,
for
guys.
each one.
Yeah, because you're going to have to keep going through them. And then you want like different weights of them. It's like, yeah.
I don't, but what I'm saying is those things are going to be made of such dense metal, you're not going to be replacing them very often.
We're rich.
You're going to replace all the rest of the stuff anyway.
And
that's right. To get into this, you got to have lots of money anyway.
Correct. Like, all right. We couldn't even fucking afford the program to design one of these fucking robots. So let alone.
So totally separate topic on BattleBots still. Who's your favorite host of BattleBots that you can think of?
I can't.
Now,
I don't know their names.
Well, Kenny Florian, who's a former MMA guy, is doing BattleBots more recently, right? And then, what's his name? Craig. The guy that's from Red Dwarf used to do the original British one. Do you remember him?
Daniel Craig.
So, is that no? That's not his name.
Oh man, Daniel Craig. Man, that'd be pretty crazy.
Daniel Craig ever did it. So,
Idris Elba.
Neil's gonna kill me.
Why?
Because I can't remember the guy's name from Red Dwarf.
Oh,
I'm sleepy. Don't yell at me.
Yeah, it's
Help me.
Kenny Florian's one of the main guys now. It's Robot Wars, that's why.
Oh, Robot Wars. I think that's
Craig Charles. That's his name, Craig Charles.
Robot Wars is the thing that my food truck did.
Yeah, and that's the original one. Like it
Yeah.
started a long time ago back in Britain, right? In Great Britain, and then it came over here.
I used
They
to watch it on
have,
PBS.
they have
That came on right after Red Green on Sunday nights.
Yep.
It was the best
It was
send
great.
off. I had great Monday morning because I always had great nights on Sunday.
The Robot Wars has a arena in Norwalk, Connecticut.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. With the Robot Wars, like you had a time limit, and after so much time, the other, like the automated robots being controlled by the heavyweight
house
robots
bots.
were in there. The house bots would come after your robots and just try and destroy you. It's like
So kill a lot.
yeah, Sir Kill-A-Lot.
He
Yeah,
would just pick you up and throw you in the pit. Had a tank ass.
he had a spear gun that was on a fucking hydraulic fucking gun. He'd just go over to you and just fucking jab you with it and pick you up and throw you. You're right. Fuck.
He just he just jab it into you and then just lift your whole thing up with his little crane arm, like a fucking.
Yeah.
It was like a the whole
Your
design.
250-pound bot.
Yeah,
he
in
was
the
a
air.
700-pound bot. He'd fucking destroy you.
The fucking bomb detection bot that they just like found somewhere. Just like we'll find a home for you.
Yeah.
Got use for you over here.
Geez.
All right, let's get this finished. Get out of here.
Also
there?
need to
Oh,
respect
yeah,
our
we are
police
there.
officers and give them the dignity and empower
I told you this is gonna be a long 5 minutes of my life.
them to do their jobs well. I understand that there have been incidents of, misconduct on
He even stuttered.
and that there have been incidents of, misconduct on very few police officers nationwide, and it has created a national outcry, and I see that. However, to disavow and completely demoralize the police is not the way to go. Also,
Oh, cops are bad.
infrastructure is something that I talk about very often, making sure that people understand that this country in various aspects, it might be first world, but it's still operating with pretty much third world country, specifically on the electric grid. And that's something that is specifically in my district today.
Yeah, totally not the Republican saying, fuck all those government regulations. Let us do our own thing. Right, Texas?
I have about 21% of the district without power since Tropical Storm Isaias passed by last Tuesday. And current light company here, provider, isn't really doing much to update the grid, and they just keep repairing after every heavy rainfall. So, and also jobs in the economy.
That is literally every power company.
Yes.
Literally, they don't have any incentive to upgrade the power grid, except for if the government gives them money to.
And they'll wait until that day comes.
Yeah, they'll wait till that day comes.
Economy. We need to go back to having that amazing economy pre-COVID and making sure that our unemployment number.
Yeah, can we just go back to like before that whole world pandemic thing happened?
Yeah, can we
Let's
go
just-
back to
that's
like
Go back.
But wait a second. If we go back to that, then we're expecting it to happen again because we won't have
Oh
the safeguards in
my
place we have
God.
now.
No, we just
It's like-
pretend it never happened.
Well, that's what I mean. If you pretend it never happens, it's going to happen again then.
No, oh my God.
Numbers are at record lows once again. So those are the three top tiers for me.
And you, as you just mentioned regarding law enforcement and the NYPD, they released new statistics on Sunday which said shootings in New York City are occurring at nearly double the pace that they were last year. Now, the 3rd District, it encompasses the North Shore of Long Island. You can talk about that a little bit more in a second.
I was on the South Shore. Northy.
Because as previously mentioned, you're, again, looking to represent that 3rd Congressional District. And the Cook Partisan Voting Index indicated the 3rd District as D+1, meaning it's leaning slightly in favor of Democrats. How is your campaign trying to persuade residents in your district to vote for you?
Yes.
We have a very common.
We're lying to them.
We're lying to them nonstop.
Every time they ask me if I did something, I just say yes. Hence my resume.
sense agenda and a common
They wouldn't stop asking me things.
sense approach, right? And our mission is to make sure that people see me as a common sense individual. Yes, I am right leaning. I am.
That's a good line right there.
No, that is a little bit of like the truth there. His mission is for people to see him as that, not that he is that.
See, he's being very honest. He's being honest with the people.
He's telling us the truth about the lie he's presenting. I get
Exactly. That's why it's not a lie, and he can tell it without any bad feelings because he's truthfully lying to you.
Republican. I do support the President of the United States. I do respect the office. However, it's important for people to understand that this isn't about red or blue, GOP or DNC. This is about common sense and the livelihoods of all of us residing.
And you know, if you hear this guy talk like this, he kind of sounds like, don't know why he's a Republican, but he sounds like a common sense guy. All bullshit.
Yeah.
Just total complete bullshit.
I am horrified at the B-roll that OAN is playing alongside him of like crimes happening right next to him.
Yeah. Looks great. A drive-by with a kid. But there's a Metro PC.
Not only within the 3rd Congressional District, but within the United States of America. We're in trouble. And
see this, like OAN, they play this shit. This is why your fucking grandpa is fucking racist and fucking scared of black people. Stop letting him watch this shit all day.
Yeah, right.
Because they don't see black people every day, and this is all the fucking shit they watch. So they either see like weirdo cops who are fucking bootlickers, or they see this shit. And then I come walking into the room talking about fucking sci-fi, fucking landing on other planets and colonizing asteroids, and they have no idea how to deal with me. Expose your fucking family members to other than OAN and Fox News.
We understand that and identify.
Because I will sort their ass out.
that, or we just let it go and we fall into anarchy, just similar as Venezuela did in the last few years.
Oop, buzzword. Venezuela.
Years as we all saw that unveil.
Want to see more videos like this?
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
No,
Oh,
thank
and
you.
up your fucking production budget. God, hire a few producers that know what they're doing.
Holy fuck. Is he dressed like the Matrix, sir?
He's going to offer you 2 pills. He's going to offer you 2 pens to sign your credit card information over with.
Yeah, and that's the actual crime that he is being charged with and going to trial for is embezzlement and stealing campaign funds. Like that is the actual crime that he's going to be in front of a judge for.
He used people's credit card numbers to pay for OnlyFans.
Yeah, dude. I think we are offline.
And he put. Are we offline? Oh no.
No.
Nope.
What?
Nope. We're still on. I see us.
We're still
on Twitch. Mine's froze.
On Twitch, yeah. Twitch is having issues today.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, Twitch is running for me right now.
Because Twitch is a shit platform.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Well, I'll talk to the gang off air, but let us know in the comments when you guys see this, whenever you see it. We might be getting into some more like pre-produced kind of stuff, just because I have a kid now. Our times are all over the place, and maybe we'll make things easier for everybody and record and like put out some pre-produced stuff for y'alls.
Yeah.
I mean, that way we can have a little bit more. You won't get the interactive thing, but we hang out with
I mean,
you.
we'll be in the chat.
And that's what
Right.
and if you guys really want to like hang out with us, I think that's what Team Nade and Ready Up will be for.
Yeah.
So we don't have to like, let's have fun and talk while we discuss these horrible topics.
Yeah.
Rather than, oh, you're falling down playing a snowboarding game. How are you? Like, yeah, we can have like those conversations and separate all the poop.
The poop.
All them poops.
And I mean, like, I don't know if we've discussed this on air or not, but like, Speaking from the Center is changing into a different show.
My final form.
It's gonna be more about just making fun of the people. We're gonna have more fun with it than like just talking about depressing shit, because
depressing shit is depressing.
Yeah.
Should I show them a rough? You still have to.
Yeah.
You got to pick your day to have meetings with me. Brenna has already booked her day.
Well,
I need weekly meetings with my team leaders.
Well, those are gonna have to start like after Christmas.
No,
because
you don't get a Christmas until you do your meetings. Christmas is canceled.
You see, I'm leaving the country for a while.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
He's fleeing the country. That's right.
I will have limited time to be in front of a computer, because I'll be out in the world enjoying all the booze that Ireland has to offer.
Trying to smuggle it over the border in my blood.
But yeah, we're gonna change formats a bit. We're gonna go to
look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. So all the fun we were having, like addressing like George Santos's attire and rating him. We're gonna be doing that as a whole. Like we're gonna have some clips. We're gonna rate the people in the clips, and it's gonna be like an ongoing thing. We're gonna keep like ratings of people.
There's gonna be a leaderboard.
Yeah, there's gonna be a leaderboard, a power ranking, if you will.
Yeah. People are gonna go up and down, man. There's gonna be graphs. There's gonna be
graphs,
line graphs,
and charts, because we're all math nerds.
We all like Excel.
Yes, we all enjoy
hate
spreadsheets.
Excel. What the fuck are you talking about? I hate
Quiet, Holly. You're gonna do it, and you're gonna like it.
Holly, always the rebel rouser. I hate Excel. God damn it, Holly, you're a loose cannon.
I bet you like Google Sheets.
No, I don't like Google either. I prefer to use Excel, but I just hate it. Fuck, why won't you type in the right fucking cell? God damn it.
How many times do I have to hit enter and forget that I'm not typing in a regular box? Damn it. Just typing away. Fucking nothing happening. Fuck.
But maybe after maybe in the new year we can start this. I don't know when you guys exactly want to, but we'll end Speaking from the Center at the end of the year, and we'll start the new show.
Perhaps Speaking from the Center can be the live debate show.
I was actually kind of thinking we could turn Speaking from the Center into more of like a traditional podcast.
Oh, I see.
And put it on Patreon exclusively.
Talking. I like what you're talking. We'll talk turkey. They're getting too much. They're getting too much information. They might try to.
Patreon.com/thebin.
They might. No, don't go there unless you want to know about all this stuff. But everybody else, just follow, please. Sub, please. Like the video. Share with a friend. Push us in your algorithm. Independent media is important, and we're part of it. And we take our job semi-seriously, meaning that we won't tell you lies, but we also don't want to do too much work. So please share us out. We're going to raid out all you Twitch people. You're going to go hang out with HR Johnson. YouTube people, just hang out and say hello in the comments. We'll see you next week. Tim, take us home.
Bye everyone. You won't see me next week, but Mikey and Mark and Ollie, they'll all be here for your enjoyment.
Possibly.
I'll be getting drunk. Yeah, no,
By
it'll
the
be
time
like
this show's on, you'll already be like passed out in bed.
yeah, it'll be like 3 a.m. in Ireland by the time this show goes live.
That is the perfect time for you to be on the air, Tim.
Yeah,
that is the perfect time for you to be on the air.
We'll be calling you, Tim, and seeing if you're answering, by the way.
Tim, you should totally get on the fucking call when you are sloshed in Ireland at 3 a.m. That is a great idea. That is a great idea. Patreon.com/The Bin Podcast. I will call you and record it. All right, we're getting out of here.
Yeah,
Are you
so
kidding? The
by
last time we hit the
Bye.
call button in go ahead. Oh shit. And we're gone.
You filthy animal! You filthy